Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know I did. I had a wonderful Christmas. And it's not because I got a whole bunch of new toys or tools for the shop. It's because everybody on the East Coast kept emailing me, keep warm, because the blizzard was hitting everybody back east. I think Buffalo was lost. They were just buried. But couple of days before Christmas, it was in the mid-50s. On Christmas Day, to my surprise, it went to 80 degrees. So before you guys start leaving comments, think about the bright side. You guys had a white Christmas and I didn't. So go figure. Okay, after my sign off last year, I promoted Deez workshop. And this poor guy is back east freezing to death in his shop producing videos for people. One of the videos, he had a small accident trying to do some parting on a piece of steel and wrecked his parting tool, his blade. So we were emailing back and forth and I said, look, I've got a D-bit grinder. Send me your parting blades and I'll sharpen them up and do it for you. And some of the material that he'd been turning, which was unknown, I asked that he send it so I could play with it and see what the stuff was. So the video material here that you're about to see was originally unlisted. It was just for Deez to see. So after we talked about it a bit, he said, yeah, go ahead and release it. It's no big deal. So you're going to see me receiving his material, sharpening his blades, and so on. So I hope you enjoy. I sent it back, and I don't think he's done a video yet on parting with the new tools or what. So I'm looking forward to that. But until then, I'll see you next Friday. Well, in last year's sign-off video, I gave a shout-out to Deez Workshop. And ever since then, we've been kind of emailing back and forth, talking about different things. And he may have messed up his parting tool. So I said, you know, send them to me. Be all too happy to sharpen them for you. Look at them. So this should be his tools and also the material that he's been turning. He said he was going to include that. And I'm really curious to see what it is. What is all this? Package in a package. Cool. Okay. And it looks like, did I cut into that? No. Alright, let's see here then. Yep, there's stuff in there. Well, duh. Sure. Alright, here's, whoa, 2 tools. Wow. One of the blanks. And here's the material that he's been working on here, saving that rod. Really curious to see what this stuff is. Pretty bad finish. This has got to be very low carbon. Wow. Alright. Have to send this back, see if I can turn it. Oh, there's the piece with the hole in it. Okay, and this guy, bring my magnifying glass down. What is this? Oh, this is a piece of his high-speed steel. I was really interesting. I never had this set. It was very expensive to get it. I think it was like $60, but I finally said, all right, I probably should get it. Amazon, and when I saw all the Japanese writing, I said, cool. But big learning curve. I pulled some of my high-speed steel blanks out. One of them was softer than all get out. Let's go for the hardest one. Let's see if this stuff is really hard. Yep, it skates right on it. Not even about to touch it or mark it. So this is good stuff. Let's see what his parting tools are. How do you open it? Oh, it comes all the way out. Alright. Oh, try to get it open if I can. Hey. Oh, I hate these kind of packages. There, got a funnel on it. Get them all out. Come on, go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. High-speed steel, China. Is it hard? Yep, that one's hard. Means this one will be too. Yep. They're better than Rockwell 65. which is good then. So, and what are the edges like? Oh, that's duller than all get out. That won't cut a thing. This side isn't an edge. Oh, this one's not too bad, but it's not really that great. So, this must be the one that he damaged in an accident. Yeah, it's pretty messed up on the edge. Wow, okay. So this will be kind of fun to do. It looks like it's been ground here for somehow. I'm not sure how he did that, but cool. These are wide tools. This one, yeah, this is traditional. What the industry thinks is sharp. This is not even close to sharp, in my opinion. And I can't do anything with that end without really grinding the heck out of it. So I'm probably going to have to email and ask, you know, do you want me to really do that? What's this stuff? This is like yeah, none of this has been touched. So make a tool out of this. Find out what he wants me to do with this. That is duller than all get out. This side, terrible. This ain't even a tool yet. So, all right, and then this stuff. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm sure this is soft. Let's go way down. What is this? This is. Oh, get some light up over here, huh? Yeah, sort of. More light there. This is 40, and I'm sure it's gonna scratch it. Oh yeah, big time. All right, so this is actually interesting. Let me try it on this face. Oh yeah, pretty bad. I think this is harder than 1018. Let's take this over to the lathe and see what it does, huh? Alright, pretty thin stuff, so I'm gonna need my chuck spider in here, this guy. Alright, open it up a bit. There, he's in there. Go for this terrible finish on it. And something like this. I'm just going to use carbide to see what it does. Where is... There we go. Rather than using my high-speed steel. I know it's soft, so it's not going to bother. High-speed steel ain't going to get hurt on this stuff. Alright. Yeah. On. And a little bit of RPM here. Oh, at least he's turning it pretty straight, you know? Yeah, I'm getting curls off of this, so I'm not sure what this stuff is. If I can get a nice, yeah, this is higher carbon. This is not junk, really. Surprising. What does that finish look like, huh? Oh yeah, way, way, way better. Let me try my high-speed steel. See what it does. Ooh, the whole post is loose. Oops. Tighten that down. All right. That in there. Oop, wrong way, wrong tool. All right. I think this guy I did hone recently, so he should have a good edge to him. I don't know if I'm gonna put some oil on this thing. I don't want chip welding on this since this is pretty good stuff, huh? Alright. Yeah, this is really pretty cool. Look at the curls coming off of this. Yeah, I can get a pretty darn good finish on that. Paper towel. Should have had one. Yeah, that's like slick finish. Good finish. What does it do on the outside? Even though I heard some chatter. Alright, I'm not going to use oil on this, so... Oof. Really got it around. This is nice material, whatever this is. Look at that curl coming off of that thing. Wow. Okay. I think I gotta make him a tool. Boy, is that pretty darn good, huh? Sheesh. Yeah, that would sand up really nice. Same way with the face. Let me pull it out. See what this looks like. But beautiful curls coming off of this thing. Oh yeah, not bad. This is not the greatest material. It's not very high carbon. But it's pretty good. Wow, yeah. Interesting stuff. It's pretty grainy feeling. So it's not the best material in the world. He's got a good finish on this side though. Alright, well, I'll mess with this a little bit more off camera. Well, let me try. Rather than all this fancy stuff, let me try just the basic, there we go, carbide insert, see what it does. On and that. High RPM. I think this stuff wants really high RPM. Chatter. I'm gonna try dragging it. No, don't drag, boy. That chatter is like crazy. Maybe it wants low RPM. Wow, that is a really nice finish. I'm gonna try low RPM here. And a slow feed. 'Cause I'm getting chatter on this stuff. Beautiful curls, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's see what that did. Interesting material, whatever it is. Doesn't look like much, but boy, it feels beautiful, huh? Probably just give it a chamfer, a quick chamfer. This guy in there and hit the edge. Bag it out. Just hand feed it in there to cut that edge. Boy, it loves to chatter though. Wow, for some reason, that's interesting. I don't know why. Alright, well, over to the bench and look at it. Alright, setting up to hit the sharpness on this thing. Homemade holder that I made for this reason. I need to go over for the runway. Alright, I'm set for a square, which is not really for a part. Well, I'm probably 3 degrees tilted this way. So the left side should, no, I'm tilted the other way. No, that's correct. Yeah, that way. That way the left side protrudes a little bit further so you don't get that little tip when you're parting things off. And trying to look at how much I'm going to take off. Looks about right angle. So here we go. How much did I get? Can't see it. Gotta take, my head's going to be in the way. But I need to see where I'm hitting on this thing. I'm way the heck low. Alright. I gotta angle it down more, huh? Just a fraction more. There. Alright. Now let's see what it's gonna do, huh? That's a big chunk of metal. I do not want to turn this thing loose. Even though high speed seal, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm starting look at it from the side here. Sorry about being in the way. Oh, I'm hitting the top. Yeah, I just want to go a little further. Ooh, it's hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down. Yeah, it's pretty hot. All right, well, do that, and then I guess I'm gonna just try honing the entire top and see what I get. All right, well, this is what I use to hone things with, and this is the guy that just came off the grinder. Regular motor oil here. See how this thing's gonna come out, whether I gotta cut a top chamfer or not. Oil. Alright. And I gotta get the magnifying glass way in there because I want to make sure I'm square with this thing. Yeah, oh, you can feel it when you're square. Oh yeah, I've got a good contact with that. Entire edge. Let's see what it looks like. Gotta have a magnifying glass to do this. There's no way. Otherwise, gee, it's still junk all over it. Did I touch that edge? No. I still have junk on this edge, so it is receded. And I may have to actually, yeah, do a relief on the top. Put a rake on it. Let's see what that did. So I'll test this too in the machine. Yeah, no, it still hasn't gotten it. Alright, so this guy is badly bent at the front. Okay. So I'm going to have to set up to do an angle in it. Interesting. And then that's going to make it tough to hone. So it's almost better to just try to do the other side. I don't know. Alright, let me screw around off camera and see what I can do. Not too sure how this is with the light. Turn it off? Yeah, I guess. Alright, this was the parting tool you sent that wasn't touched. The entire face was a complete wreck. So I put it in the D-bit grinder and I just took a curve out of it and then just slightly lapped the top. Piece of aluminum. I just want to make sure this thing is cutting correctly, and it looks like it is. Take it in a few thou and it will shave it off nicely. I get a really good finish, so it tells me this corner or back edge of it is great. Eyeball the center. So let's take it in for some parting, see what it's going to do. Wow, yeah, that's a pretty wide blade. This is going to take a huge chunk. Low RPM. Not that low. Alright, a little bit higher than that. Yeah, it's going to chatter. Because it's pretty wide. So it's mini lathe. Compound isn't that stable. Go down slower. Yeah, it's just a big blade. It's mini lathe's gonna have a hard time dealing with it, but it's cutting, it's going in there, and I've got a pretty good finish, despite the chatter. So the problem is, you just need to start looking for skinnier blades. Right? Yeah, well, no chip welding on it at all, so that's about as much as I can do. You'd have a hard time even honing this because it's concave shaped. So you can't even really run it on a stone to try to get a nice edge down in the concave. So, and it would be even worse if I notched it. So this is just kind of the wrong parting tool to have. I would not buy this guy. Okay, this is the other blade. I think this is the blade that you had the accident with. And I did grind this curve in here on the D-bit grinder, and I took it pretty far back, but if you look at it, that corner here is still rounded, and this whole side piece here, you can see the edge comes along and then it's collapsed. The side is gone on it. So my only choice, since it's a wide blade, and I don't like the wide blade on a mini lathe anyway, And since it's curved on the top, like I said, you can't lap the top to get it flat without lapping the entire thing and the curve down. So my only choice is to just notch it like I do on one of my other blades, and that would flatten the top out and get the whole corner back in a sharp edge. So, but you're not going to be able to lap the top of it. So the only thing you can do is try to, you know, grind it back further on your grinder to bring it back and get a sharp edge again, and then just try to lap the front a little bit on a stone somehow. So I'm gonna pull. I can see it a lot. It's a lot worse when I'm freehanding it, so I can angle it and keep it in focus and look at the whole thing. But so this is just kind of a side view. The other side is even worse as far as that tip is concerned. So alright, the only choice is to notch this thing. Alright, I guess I don't know what to say here, but okay, this guy's ready to go to you, mine, and the reason is one of these ends you'll feel, which one is it? I should mark it. Oh, this one easily. Feel this edge. This is what the industry considers sharp. Feel my edge, and this is what I consider sharp. So then you'll have something for comparison when you play around. This is the original. Yeah, this is the one that was untouched. Like I said, I put a round on it, and it's got a really nice sharp edge. I had put this in the machine. You saw the video of it shaving. But I started thinking, how is it you were able to use one of these on steel and not really have chatter? I double checked it. Yes, I was 10 thousandths too high with this blade. I dropped it to rotational center. Tried it again, same thing. I cannot part with this. So your lathe must be a lot more solid than mine, because you went into steel with it. But if I went 50% with it, it went right in without a problem. So it's just too much force or too much material being removed for my lathe. This is the one I'm pretty sure you had the accident with. I did cut it in. It's like 3 degrees here. It's got a really nice sharp edge. I redid the sides, so they've got good sides to them to be able to cut. So you should be able to dive in with this. You should be able to shave this way, whatever which way. So for what it's worth, it's now flat, not concave. But if you regrind it, you know, if you dull it, regrind it on your grinder, and then try to keep it square and hone it on a stone. This stuff, like I said, was junk. So I wound up hardening it, put a map gas on it, cherry red hot, dropped it in the oil. It's harder, not super hard, but it's equivalent to 12L now, which is better than 1018, and I could get a lot nicer finish. So I'll send this back the way it is. You can try messing with it, whatever. But like I said, I'd just throw all this stuff in the trash can. Here's the 1144 5/8 I'm sending you, which my favorite. You should get beautiful finishes on it. This is 12L, which is one step up from this stuff, and you can see the finishes I get. I personally don't like 12L14. It's still too soft. So I have it. Was what first stuff I ever bought, not knowing better, and I only use it to try to get rid of it when a project comes up that I can use it for. I guess I'll just wait and hear what you have to say about this guy, and otherwise I'm ready to, I think, package this up and send it on the way back.